بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعزائي طلبة وطالبات الصف الأول الثانوي، أهلا بكم ووحدة جديدة من منهج الصف الأول الثانوي اللغة الإنجليزية Unit 4 presented and selected by Mr. Sayed Zein A, elshoraa Secondary School for Boys, East Nasr City, Zone, Cairo, Governorate. Now we can start Unit 4. Making new friends. Unit 4, first year secondary, students book page 42 to 43, workbook page 110. Let's see like this. We can start with the new vocabulary. New vocabulary like advice and advice. Advice noun, advice verb, noun اسم, نصيحة. Advise as verb ينصح. Take something for granted. It's an idiom, means this thing is true, it's fact, أمر مسلم به. And not sport as noun, connect as verb, connection as noun, connected as an adjective. What do these words mean? Now let's check their meaning in English. Let's check the meaning of these new words or these new vocabularies. Number one, advice. Advice means an opinion someone gives you to help you. نصيحة. And the verb is advise. S instead of C is verb. Take something for granted. If you or anyone take something for granted like this, it means to think something is true or will stay the same. Number three, not board. Thing on a wall that people put information on. لوحة الإعلانات. And number four, connection. Connection means something that brings people together. Next one. Exercise based on vocabulary. Match the two parts of the sentences to make complete sentences. Now we have this table like this. You should read column A and then column B. It's not always easy to make. Number two, many people feel. What do people feel? Number three, you will know people better if you spend. It's also a good idea to do. Number five, you can go. Number six, you should also look at. 7. Your teachers can also give. Have a look at column B and then try to match column A to column B. For example, number one, if we say it's not always easy to make what? Make time or make new friends is good. It's not always easy to make new friends. Number two, many people feel. What do we feel? Feel happy, feel sad, feel stressed. Yes, good. Letter D, feel stressed when they start a new school. So when you start a new school, you feel stressed, so it's important to make new friends. It's important to have new friends. Number three, you will know people better if you spend. What do we spend? We spend money. We spend time. Yes, good. Letter A, spend time with them at club. So we say spend time. Number four, it's also a good idea to do. Do what? Do sport. Do homework. Do job. Yes, do sport. Letter F, do sport that you like. 5. You can go. Go swimming. Go playing. Go fishing. Go online to find out what's happening. Yes, you can go online to find out what's happening. Number 6. You should also look at. What do we look at? Look at a book. Look at a picture. Look at the notes board. Yes, you should also look at the notice board to know the plans, to know the dates, to know what's announced at your school or what's to be done. Number 7, your teachers can also give. What do teachers give us? What do we need from our teachers? We need advice to help you, because when you make new friends, you need a lot of advice, because it's something very important. We can check our answers like this. Is good, 1A, 2D, 3A, 4F, 7C, 6G, and 5 was letter B. The next task. Match the words with their descriptions. Here is we say bowling, bully, to bully. What's the difference between 1, 2, and 3? This topic is related to the verb, the activity, and the person. Number 1 is good. It's the activity, نشاط, الفعل اللي انت بتعمله. And the person is a bully. So number 2, like this, a bully is the person, the doer of the action. These two boys are what we say bullies. They are bullying this one, this little boy, this young boy. The verb is to bully. To bully is the verb like this. It's important to know the person, the doer of the action, فاعل الفعل اللي بيأدي العمل. The verb itself, the action itself, and then the activity. So number 1 is letter C, bullying. C. 2, bully, the person, letter A. 3, letter B, like this, as the verb. And you yourselves shouldn't do such things. You should be kind to each other. You should make friends with each other. We should know the difference between the person, the verb, and the activity, for example. Alright. Noun for person, noun for verb or action, and the verb itself. Bully is the person. Cheat is the person. Nurse, person. Police officer, man or woman, is the person. So these words refer to the person himself, the doer of the action. Bully, to attack others, to make others feel pain. Cheat, someone who does something wrong, who cheats. Nurse, job for woman or man who looks after sick people. Police officer, man or woman who can catch thieves. The action itself, the action of bully, is bullying. The action of cheat is cheating. غش, نصب, احتيال. Nurse, nursing. Nursing is an important thing to do at hospitals. Nursing is something very important we need to. And this one is policing. أفعال الشرطة. واجبات أو مهام الشرطة. These are the verbs, الأفعال. Bully, bully as it is. Cheat, cheat. Nurse, يطبب أو يمرض. And then police is the verb of police officer, of policing. So you should know the noun for person, the noun for verb or action, and the verb itself, one of the skills in this unit. We move like this to how to form a noun from verb. You can form new words by adding a group of letters to the end of words. بنكون اسم بإضافة ION or TION للفعل اللي عندي عشان أكون new word or noun. These letters are called بنسميهم suffix. suffix اللاحق اللي بيجي عندي في نهاية الكلمة اللي عندي. Number 3. ION or TION are suffixes put at the end of verbs to form nouns في نهاية الفعل عشان أكون اسم. The silent final E is deleted before adding ION or TION. لو أنا عندي اسم verb ends in بينتهي silent E, delete silent E نمحيها خالص before we add ION or TION to form عشان أكون noun from the verb. Let's see like this. Many nouns end ION or TION. Look at the example. Your teammates will feel connected to you, and that connection could become friendship. Connect is the main verb, like this. Connect is the verb, and the noun from it or that is connection. We added ION, connect, connection, to form a noun. And we have this table, the verb and the noun. We say connect, pronounce, communicate, inform, populate, produce. Pay attention to these verbs that ends in E, silent E, like this. These verbs pronounce, communicate, populate, produce, end in silent E. Don't forget to delete silent E before you add TION like this. Connect, connection. Pronounce, pronunciation. Communicate, communication. Inform, information. Populate, population. Produce, production. ينتج وإنتاج. And so on. inform يخبر. information معلومات. communicate يتواصل. communication تواصل. pronounce 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 ينطق. pronunciation 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 like this. Okay, thank you. The next one. And now let's move to grammar focus. Grammar books. Countable and uncountable nouns. أسماء تعد. أسماء لا تعد. Countable nouns we have a book, books, a car, cars, a dog, dogs, a boy, boys. But uncountable nouns like news, like money, like bread, and so on. Using the following words with countable nouns. We use a and the, or number, or some, with plural nouns usually in affirmative. We say any with plural nouns usually negative or questions. So these are with the plural with singular nouns, and if we have plural of them we don't use a or an. We use some with plural nouns. We use some in affirmative. We use any with plural nouns أسماء الجمع in the negative form or the question form. Uncountable nouns have only one form. They can't be preceded by a or an, or changed into plural. We don't say a money. We don't say a bread. We don't say a water. We don't say a milk. No. We say water, bread, milk, money, news, luggage, baggage, information, and so on. الأسماء التي لا تعد ما يجيش قبل منها لا A ولا an ولا أحولها للجمع. As to say advice, homework. We don't say an advice. We don't say a homework. No. Advice and homework. But we can say piece of advice and so on. Use the following words with uncountable nouns. استخدم اللي جاي ده مع أسماء لا تعد. The, some, any. The, some, any. مع أسماء لا تعد. لكن a, an مع اسم يعد مفرد. Note خد بالك some is used in affirmative sentences. I have some money. I need some help. I have some books. And so on. Articles like this A أو N أدوات النكرة use A before singular countable nouns starting with a consonant sound. A friend, a uniform, a European country. Don't say an European country. A European country, a uniform, a friend, but we say an umbrella. So this one A is before singular noun that begins with consonant. اسم مفرد بادئ بحرف ساكن استخدمت معاه ال A. Use am before singular countable nouns starting with a vowel sound. بستخدم الآن مع اسم مفرد بادئ بحرف ساكن as to say an apple, an idea, an honest man. الإيش بننطقهاش بسمها silent H or mute H وبنطق من أول الأو والأو صوت vowel فبقول معاه an honest man, an idea, an apple, and so on. Use a or an to refer to one or many things. Use a or an to refer to something for the first time. The. We use the for many uses. Use the with singular and plural nouns. Use the when there is only one of something or you are talking about one specific example of something. The earth, the news, the moon, the sky, the world, the globe. الأسماء اللي منها just one thing, one item. Use that to refer to something for the second time. حاجة احنا قلناها لأول مرة لما نقولها second time we use that for it. I read a book. The word book or the noun book mentioned ذكرناها for the first time لأول مرة عشان كده قلنا معاها a this one. And when we repeat book or speak about the book a second time we use the book because it's now known معروف بقى بالنسبة لنا دلوقتي احنا اتكلمنا عنه قبل كده فبنستخدم معاه the في المثال التاني. The is used before the names of countries preceded by republic, kingdom, states, as to say like this: the Arab Republic of Egypt, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the United States of America, the United Arab Emirates. بستخدم the قبل الاصطلاح السياسي بتاع الدولة اللي عندي. لكن لو أنا اتكلمت عن الاسم اللي هو المتداول العادي we say Egypt, we say America, and so on. Note we say I live in Egypt or I live in the Arab Republic of Egypt, but don't say I live in the Egypt. No, not I live in the Egypt. Like this, the Nile, the river Nile. أسماء البحار، محيطات، الأنهار، سلاسل الجبال، كل ده معاه the Red Sea, the Mediterranean Sea, the Atlantic Ocean, the Alps، سلسلة جبال الألب، لكن Mount Everest، قمة جبل إيفرست. The sun, the moon, the sky. The Arab Republic of Egypt, the Arab Republic of Egypt. Exercise based on the articles. Choose the correct option to complete the sentences. Number 1. I think space or the exams we have next week will be very difficult. Which one to say? Is good. I have, I think, the exams. The exams because we all know about it. I need a or the book from me, like the library, but someone else has borrowed it. I need what? A or the? Well, yes, a book from the library, but someone else has borrowed it. The book is mentioned for the first time, and we don't know which book is it. So we say, I need a book. The or no word or no article like this is no article. Exams are always very stressful for me. The exams in general. I need a or an. I need an or some advice about how to make new friends. Which one to choose? And don't forget that advice is an uncountable noun. اسم لا يعد. اسم لا يعد احنا اتفقنا قبل كده خالص وقلنا does not take a or an, but it takes this one some advice. Number 5, I finished a or the homework before I went out. This one, homework, like this, is an uncountable noun. اسم لا يعد. بما انه اسم لا يعد فما منوش مفرد. هو دائما مفرد بس without a or an. So we can't use this one that's a homework before I went out. I finished the homework. أسماء التي لا تعد ما تاخدش معاها لا a ولا an. The or school holidays are starting soon. I made a or the new friend recently. We don't know, احنا اصلا ما نعرفش who the new friend is. So we can't say I made the new friend recently. I made a, and a means one. I made one new friend recently. At night we can see a or the moon. The moon, just one. The moon, we say the moon, the sun, the sky, the world, and so on. So we can see the moon in a sky or the sky. The sky. The exams we have next week will be and so on. Let's check your answers. Yes, number 1, the, 2a, 3, nowhere, no article, 4, some, 5, the, 6, the, 7a is the, and so on. And now with more practice, find and correct the mistakes in the sentences. What time is a maths lesson this afternoon? What's wrong? أنا عارف كويس إني find mistakes إحنا we are not asked or it's not included in the final exam, but it's one way to master or to understand or to use the English very well. Yes, it's not okay to say what time is a maths lesson because this one maths does not use or does not take this article that's a, but it takes the math lesson this afternoon. We talk about the lesson, not about math, because the subjects does not take a or an or the. We say Arabic, we say English, we say chemistry, physics, biology, but we don't say the chemistry, the physics, the biology. This letter or this article the is used for the word or the noun lesson, but not for math. I'd like new information about this project. What's wrong? Yeah? Let's see. I'd like some new information about this project. Because information, this one, is an uncountable noun. اسم لا يعد. And uncountable nouns does not take the article a or an. A or an are used for singular nouns that can be made plural, as to say a boy, boys, a car, cars, dogs, but not information. Information we use for it some information, some money, some bread, some news, and so on. I can't come out tonight because I have an exam tomorrow. Sorry, I did it. What's wrong? Yes, take your time. I have a exam tomorrow. Can we say a exam? Can we use the article a with the noun that begins with a vowel e? No, think again. Yes, good. It's like this. I can't come out tonight because I have an exam tomorrow, not a exam, because exam begins with a vowel letter e. I don't have homework tonight. Can we say a homework? Yeah, thank you. Homework is an uncountable noun. اسم لا يعد. Uncountable nouns do not take the article a or an, but we say it like this: I don't have any homework tonight. My friend gave me some advices about how to finish the project. What's wrong? Can the noun advice be made plural like this and add to it letter s to make plural? No, advice is an uncountable noun. اسم لا يعد and cannot be made plural. So we correct it like this: my friend gave me some advice without letter s for plural, because advice cannot be made plural as it's an uncountable noun. There are some good books in the library. Yeah, which to be corrected. Can we say are and book are for plural? And book is singular noun. So let's see how to correct it. There are some good books in the library. I hope you get a bit of information from this unit. I tried to make it very simple for you. I hope you enjoyed your time. Thank you for following us. You can follow us on the site like this. Goodbye. Best wishes.